lives on the line for this camp life. This camp life. This camp life. Yeah, we live this camp life. Yeah, we prophesy 365 for this camp life. This camp life.
Boots lace, you know we came to ride. All on your block, don't care about the odds. This truth is do or die. Come crown the kings and watch how we bling. We here 365. While you and your dreams, we on the scene, saving our people's lives. What a time to be alive when it's going down. I got both eyes on the same prize. If you're trying to build, then it's hammer time.
You're right. But let's see what the Spirit of God is. Go to John 6, verse 63. Let's see what the Spirit is. Because you're not wrong. You're supposed to go by the Spirit. But you got to see what the Spirit is. Read that.
The book of John, chapter 6, and verse 63. It is the Spirit that quickeneth.
So what are we talking about? The Spirit. Read.
The flesh profiteth nothing.
Go ahead.
The words that I speak unto you.
So Christ said, the words that I speak unto you,
they are spirit.
they are what?
They are spirit.
So the Spirit is the Bible. So whatever the Bible say, that's what you're supposed to do if you're following the Spirit. You understand what I'm saying? So now you have to understand, who are you according to the Spirit? You understand what I'm saying? Who are you according to the Spirit?
I know in my heart I'm a Hebrew Israelite.
You're an Israelite.
My grandmother always said we was Hebrew, and I was brought up that way. But the world and the Spirit is the Hebrew Israelite, and I'm supposed to go out and preach and teach the Gentiles the word of God and bring them over too. I'm not going to do what they done to me.
Right.
I'm not going to condemn them the way they condemn me.
So let's see what God said.
All right.
Go to Matthew chapter 15 and verse 24. Let's go to Christ. Let's see what Jesus the Christ said about what you just said. Read.
The book of Matthew.
Verse 21.
The book of Matthew, chapter 15 and verse 21. Then Jesus went thence and departed into the coast of Tyre and Sidon.
Go ahead.
And behold, a woman of Canaan came out of the same coast.
So now, as Christ was walking with his disciples, a woman of the other nations came to Christ. Right? Read.
And cried unto him, saying, have mercy on me, O Lord, thou son of David.
So she asked him a question. She said, Lord, have mercy upon me, thou son of David. Read.
My daughter is grievously vexed with a devil. But he answered her not a word.
What did Christ do?
But he answered her not a word.
One more time.
But he answered her not a word.
So Christ ignored the woman. But I thought he came for everybody. Why did he ignore the woman?
Because she wasn't one of them.
Because she wasn't our people.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? So now, when Christ was teaching, who was he teaching? He was teaching his own people. So now, if we are his ambassadors on this earth, meaning what? If we speak on behalf of Christ, who should we be speaking to? Our people. This has nothing to do with the other nations.
That's right.
You understand what I'm saying? The other nations are nothing in the eyesight of God.
Right.
That's what you have to understand.
Bring it on.
Now, you said something about preaching unto the Gentiles. Go to John chapter 7. Let's see who the Gentiles are that we're supposed to be preaching to.
Come on with it.
Read. You know what I want. 35, 38. One of them.
The book of John, chapter 7 and verse 30 and verse 35. Then said the Jews among themselves, whither will I go, that we should not find him?
Whether will he go?
Whither will he go, that we should not find him?
So Christ had just told them that he had to leave, right? And they said, whether will he go that we may not be able to find Christ? Read.
Will he go unto the dispersed among the Gentiles?
Will he go unto the dispersed? Who are the dispersed?
Gentiles.
No. Who are the dispersed?
Go ahead.
Read it one more time. This is why you got to know the whole scripture. I mean the whole Bible. Now hold this. We're going to get you to dispersed. Go to Deuteronomy 4 and verse 27. Now we're going to get you to dispersed, who's Christ talking about. Hold that. Go to Deuteronomy 4, verse 27.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 4 and verse 27. And the Lord shall scatter you among the nations.
Stop. The word dispersed and scattered is the same thing. But remember, in Deuteronomy, he's talking to the Israelites. So he's telling the Israelites that they would be dispersed through where?
Among the nations.
So now they are scattered among the nations. So now go back to John. So now that you understand that the Israelites were scattered among the nations, read.
The book of John, chapter 7 and verse 35. Then said the Jews among themselves, whither will he go, that we shall not find him? Will he go unto the dispersed?
Who is the dispersed? Will he go unto the scattered?
No.
Among the Gentiles?
That are living among the Gentiles.
And teach the Gentiles?
And teach the Gentiles. So what is he saying? He's saying, is Christ going to start going and teaching the Israelites that are scattered? That is the question. You understand what I'm saying, bro? That is the question. So now, let's go to Matthew chapter 4. Let's see who the Gentiles really are. Is it the other nations or is it the Israelites? It's the Israelites. Read.
The book of Matthew, chapter 4 and verse 15. The land of Zebulun.
The land of Zebulun. Look right here. The land of Zebulun. Zebulun is one of the 12 tribes. You see that? So it said the land of Zebulun.
And the land of Naphtali.
And the land of Naphtali. Naphtali is one of the 12 tribes. You see that? So he said so read it again from the top.
The book of Matthew, chapter 4, verse 15. The land of Zebulun and the land of Naphtali, by the way of the sea, beyond Jordan, Galilee of the Gentiles.
What did he just call it? Naphtali and Zebulun? Galilee of the what? The Gentiles. So he just told you that these people were considered Gentiles. Now go to Hosea chapter 4 and verse 17. Let's see where he got that from. Because we got to go to the Old Testament to understand the New Testament. Now, if you understand history, how people split after King Solomon died, right? We had a split in the nation. You had the northern kingdom, you had the southern kingdom, right? The northern kingdom was considered Israel. The southern kingdom kept the name of Judah. You understand? So read that.
The book of Hosea, chapter 4 and verse 17. Ephraim is joined to idols. Let him alone.
Ephraim is the head of the northern kingdom. So it was told to the Israelites to leave the northern kingdom alone. Why? Because they joined themselves to idols. They went into idolatry. So God told the God told the southern kingdom to leave them alone. You understand? Now go to Corinthians 12 and 2.
Teach, I'm going to need something. I'm going to need a minute here. See, because you're teaching a Negro. I understand Israelite and this and that.
Right.
But you're teaching an old slave Negro.
Right.
You know, you're the new generation.
Right.
See, but I got spirit. I got faith. I got hope. I got love. I got all the things. But you know what? You can't put all what y'all done learned into Israelite without that direction in 1 hour.
Right, exactly.
You can't give too much to the people,
right?
Because they still lost.
They still lost.
I bring
right?
them in with some honey. You hear what I'm saying? But they're gonna come up where I'm gonna say you're a Hebrew Israelite.
Right.
You understand? But I'm gonna bring them in
slowly.
Well, I want to keep them in the pack.
He want to give you milk. That's what we giving you, milk. This is basic. This is basic.
I know it's basic, but that's a mass of the people that don't know.
But listen, you said you know.
Yes.
I'm talking to you.
Okay, but I'm
not talking to all. I'm talking to you. God Himself brought you here today to hear His word. This has nothing to. Who else is out here? This is for you.
I know it's for me.
You understand? So you gotta sit there and you gotta pay attention, brother.
I'm listening.
The book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 12 and verse 2. You know that ye were Gentiles.
Ye know that what?
That ye were Gentiles.
Ye were Gentiles. Now read on.
Carried away unto these dumb idols.
Stop. Who was carried away by dumb idols? Ephraim. That's what we just read in Hosea. Go back to Hosea. Now you finna understand who the Gentiles are. The Gentiles. You understand? Give me that Hosea chapter 4 verse 17, but you still got to hold that to Corinthians. I want the brother to get the correlation as to what's being said by God. You understand what I'm saying? Read.
The book of Hosea, chapter 4, verse 17. Ephraim is joined to idols.
Stop. Ephraim has joined himself to idols.
Let him alone.
So God told Israel to let Ephraim and the northern kingdom alone, right? So they was leaving Ephraim alone all the way up until read.
The book of 1 Corinthians.
Now we're in the New Testament, 1 Corinthians.
Chapter 12 and verse 2. Ye know that ye were Gentiles.
Ye know that ye were Gentiles because God said to leave them alone. You understand? So when he said leave them alone, in the eyesight of God, they became Gentiles. You understand what I'm saying? So even though they was Israelites, but because they joined themselves to idols, he said leave them alone. They're Gentiles. You understand? Now read it again.
Ye know that ye were Gentiles, carried away unto these dumb idols.
So now it's letting you know who were the Gentiles, the northern kingdom of Israel, because they were serving idols. From way back then. So now go back to John. Now go back to John 7, verse 35. And this what they was asking Christ. Was he finna go at that time and start teaching the Gentiles or the northern kingdom? Now read it. John 7:35.
The book of John, chapter 7 and verse 35. Then said the Jews among themselves.
Because the Jews is the southern kingdom. It says, then said the Jews among themselves.
Whither will he go?
Where will Christ go?
That we shall not find him. Will he go unto the dispersed?
Will he go unto the dispersed Israelites
among the Gentiles?
that are living among the Gentiles
And teach the Gentiles?
and teach them? You understand? That's the question that they were asking. It makes sense, don't it? That's exactly what happened. You understand? Now you understand that the importance of you. This is all about you. Give me Philippians 2 and 12. This is all about you. Today is your day, whether you believe it or not. God is not playing. You see the plagues that are in this earth. And God is not playing with no people, not even his own. He's going to judge us first because we got the understanding. Read.
The book of Philippians, chapter 2 and verse 12. Wherefore, my beloved, as ye have always obeyed, not as in my presence only, but now much more in my absence.
Watch what Paul said in Philippians.
Work out your own salvation.
What did God say?
Work out your own salvation.
God said work out your own salvation, but he's going to tell you how.
I just needed one.
With fear and trembling.
You better be afraid to go against God. You understand what I'm saying?
We used to scream black power while heroin was pushed. But at the end of the day, nothing's in vain. IUIC has been given a vision. The tents of Judah has risen. Many has attempted the mission. Minor murmuring, omitting, and missing the mark. Just reading that he had the flame of fire in his eyes gave us the spark. We on Paul's mission. We out on the road. Purple and gold. From Mexico, Cuba, Haiti, Ghana, Sierra Leone. 144,000 boots banging, concrete crackling. These are our men repented at heart. The scriptures is proof. IUIC, we deliver the truth.